Imagine a killer who taunted the police and the public with cryptic letters, mocking them as he continued his reign of terror. A killer who remains unidentified to this day. This is the story of Zodiac Killer, one of the America's most infamous serial killers, terrorized Northern California in the late 1960s and early 1970s. His cryptic messages and bizarre methods have fascinated and horrified people for decades. Hello everyone, and once again welcome back to our YouTube channel. Today we delve into the chilling tale of Zodiac Killer, exploring his heinous crimes and the mystery that still surrounds his identity. The Zodiac Killer's reign of terror began on the cold December night in 1968. David Faraday and Betty Lou Jensen, high school sweethearts, parked their car on a quiet, secluded road in Vallejo, California. They had no idea they were being watched. As they sat in their car, sharing a tender moment, a shadowy figure approached. He ordered them out of the vehicle at gunpoint. Faraday tried to shield Jensen, but the killer shot him in the head. Jensen, terrified, and ran for her life. She didn't make it far. The killer shot her multiple times in the back, leaving her lifeless on the ground. Fast forward to July 4, 1969. It was a warm summer night, perfect for a quiet outing. Darlene Ferrin, a vibrant young man, and her friend Mike Mayu decided to spend the evening together. They drove to Blue Rock Springs Park, a popular spot for couples seeking some privacy. As they sat in the Ferrin's car, chatting and enjoying the night, they were unaware that danger was lurking nearby. Out of the darkness, a car approached and parked behind them. The driver got out and walked towards Ferrin's car holding a flashlight. The bright beam pierced the darkness, shining directly into their eyes. Blinded and disoriented, they had no chance to react. The figure suddenly opened the fire, the sound of gunshots shattering the night's silence. Maggie was hit first, the bullets tearing into him and causing excruciating pain. He tried to move to shield Ferrin, but he was too injured. Ferrin, still trapped in the driver's seat, faced the killer's cold gaze. The shooter, showing no mercy, methodically aimed and fired at her multiple times. Each shot was precise and deliberate, ensuring she wouldn't survive. Her screams filled the air, but the isolated park offered no refuge, no help. September 27, 1969. A beautiful Lake Berezia afternoon became a scene out of a horror film. The Zodiac approached Brian Hartnell and Cecilia Shepard as they were lounging by the lake. He was dressed in a hideous hooded outfit with his sign all over it, telling them it was just a robbery. He tied them up. He suddenly took out a knife, though, and stabbed them both mercilessly. Before she passed away from her wounds, a few days later, Shepard was able to recount the horrific experience. The cops claim that Zodiac leaves its mark on the young pair, those who go outside with the intention of dating, but this was going to be a mistaken thought about the cops very soon. On October 11, 1969, in the heart of San Francisco, the Zodiac claimed his next victim. Paul Steen, a cab driver, picked a passenger who directed him to a quiet intersection. There, the Zodiac shot Steen in the head at point-blank range, taking his bloody shirt as a trophy. He meticulously wiped down the cab to remove evidence, but left behind crucial clues. His arrogance would be his undoing. The Zodiac Killer was not just a murderer, he was a master manipulator. He sent a series of letters to local newspapers filled with the cryptic ciphers, taunting the police and threatening further violence if his messages were not published. His first letter, sent in August 1969, included details only the killer would know, along with a mysterious cipher that, once solved, revealed his twisted motives. He claimed to kill for the thrill and that his victims would become his slaves in the afterlife. Despite the Zodiac Killer's cleverness, he made some mistakes. One significant incident occurred on March 22, 1970, when Kathleen John was driving with her infant daughter. A car began tailing her, signaling that she had a problem with her vehicle. The driver, whom John later identified from police sketches as the Zodiac, offered to help but instead tried to kidnap her. Jones managed to escape and provided a valuable witness account. Over the years, several suspects have emerged. Arthur Lee Allen was the most famous suspect. He was a convicted child molester and was questioned extensively. His handwriting and fingerprints did not match the Zodiac's, but circumstantial evidence kept him in the spotlight. More recently, a man named Gary Francis Poste was suggested as a potential Zodiac killer based on the forensic evidence, but definitive proof is still lacking. The Zodiac Killer remains a mystery. His identity is still unknown. He claimed to have killed 37 people, though only 5 murders and 2 attempted murders are confirmed. His cryptic messages continue to puzzle experts and amateur sleuths alike. The Zodiac Killer's case remains open, a chilling reminder of a murderer who evaded justice and left an indelible mark on American crime history. Thanks for watching. If you find this video informative, please give it a big thumbs up, share with others who might be interested, and let me know your thoughts in the comments section. Don't forget to subscribe to the Silent Screams for more true crime stories.